Hi guys, welcome back. So I know a lot of you are right now in the process of applying to different ESL companies. Either you're now starting out or you're switching companies. And I know, well, I can tell you a little bit about me. I have been an ESL teacher over 5 years. I've been very successful as an ESL teacher. I'm also a recruiter for a couple different ESL companies, and I have done recruiting in the past and I am now. I have seen hundreds of resumes. Literally, I've seen hundreds of resumes. So I thought I would do this video to help you guys out and give you pointers on creating the perfect resume to land you that interview. So one thing to remember is that when you are sending your resumes out to ESL companies, it's a whole different kind of resume that you will send to them than what you will send to any other company that you are applying for. The first thing that you would want to remember when you are creating or writing your resume is to keep it simple and targeted. What does that mean? Well, you don't want to have a resume that's very long-winded, and especially if you've worked for many different companies in the past or you've worked in many different industries. You don't need to list every single company you've ever worked for. Most of the time when you're going through hundreds of resumes, you're just looking for particular key points. You're looking to make sure that the person has the education that's required and the experience that's required. So I would actually suggest that if you've worked for different ESL companies in the past or in the ESL industry, make sure you put that work experience first. That's the first thing that you want to list. And you want to list the duration of time you've worked for those ESL companies, whether offline in brick and mortar schools or in the online ESL industry. Make sure you put the duration of time. If you have worked in a brick and mortar school before as a math teacher, a history teacher, a science teacher, it doesn't matter. You can also put that in there as well. And if you're now starting out in the industry and you don't have much experience, trust me, just try to think of something. If you have kids and you teach your kids at home, if you homeschool them, that's experience. You can put that in there in a professional way. If you've tutored a cousin or gave lessons to help kids, maybe someone in your family or a friend, you can also put that in there as experience. But make sure you put things that are related to the job that you want to get. Okay? Okay, tip number 2. You want to attach a picture to your resume. In the ESL industry, recruiters, HR, they want to see you. They want to see you, they want to see your experience. So honestly, it will save you time if you just attach a picture onto your resume, because more than likely HR will try to get back to you to ask you for a photo. So just put that in there. It will help to speed up the application process. Be sure to put a very professional and well-lit picture. Okay, tip number 3 is please pay very close attention to your spelling and grammar. Now this might seem pretty obvious, but I've seen lots of resumes where the grammar was really incorrect and lots of words were misspelled, and those resumes were instantly rejected. You are applying to teach English, so we want to make sure that you're able to write in English properly. We want to make sure that your spelling is accurate and your grammar is accurate because you are applying to teach English. So it's important that your English is accurate. Okay, tip number 4. On your resume, I would actually suggest maybe you can format it where you put it on the side next to your work experience and your education, your career profile. This is a very short paragraph where you will write you could write about yourself. You can use certain adjectives that you would use to describe yourself. If you're a very fun, outgoing person, you'll put that in there. You will also briefly state your work experience and briefly state your education, and make sure that that short paragraph, if a recruiter is looking at your resume and they don't have time, they're going through hundreds of resumes, they can look at that short paragraph to get a quick synopsis of who you are, what experience you have, what education you have, and your personality. So in that brief career profile, put all that information. Please make sure it's brief and to the point. But that's something I would highly recommend. It's an excellent way that HR or recruiter can quickly look through and see who you are instead of reading the entire resume. The fifth thing I would recommend to help you create the perfect resume is don't include every detail about your education. Now, what I mean by this is I would highly recommend that you only list your tertiary education, like your bachelor's degree, your master's. That would be the most important and most pertinent information that you put at the top. You don't need to list your primary education. You don't need to list every certificate you've done or every course that you've taken. You don't need to do that. The most important things that you need to list in the section under education is your degree, whatever university, if you have a bachelor's or an associate's degree, that would be good to put in there as well. And also any relevant teaching certificate. That's honestly all you need to put in there. If you have any other qualifications that are related, you can put that in there as well. But your TEFL, CELTA, TESOL, that's honestly what you just need to put in your education. Otherwise, as I said, it might just be a very long section that no one really reads and pushes aside. Please make sure to keep your resume to either 1 or 2 pages. The longer it is, the more likely that someone isn't going to read it. So please keep it short and to the point. So keep it simple, keep it targeted. That's one thing I would recommend to all of you, no matter how you decide to format your resume. The bottom line of all of this is to make sure that your resume is targeted. Create a resume that is specifically for applying to ESL companies. That is what I've done. That's what my husband has done, and we've been very successful in our ESL careers. So that's it for today. I hope that the information in this video has helped you. Thank you so much for watching my video, and look out for the next one. Hey guys! If you liked this video and would like to follow me on social media, you can follow my page at facebook.com/LeahBeccaSahadio. I also have a mommy support group for ESL teachers, so you can go and join that group as well. If you are an ESL teacher or if you're thinking about it, you're welcome to join. Also, please check the description down below for links to all my socials, and if you'd like to shoot me an email, you're free to do so. My email address and all information is in the description box down below. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye.